Good morning, Stewart's Chapel. It's Monday's devotion. Brother Don here with you. And we're in Daniel chapter 1. We're looking at verse 8 and 9. Daniel 1, verse 8 and 9. Continuing the theme of men and women of. And today we're looking at a man of commitment. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's delicacies, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the chief of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now God had brought Daniel into the favor and goodwill of the chief of the eunuchs. What an incredible story we have before us this morning. King Nebuchadnezzar of the Babylonians has been used as an instrument of God to bring judgment and discipline upon God's people. He's marched into Judah. He has taken them captive. He has defeated them. Part of the captivity are Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These four are singled out because of their wisdom. They're put in with a large number of other men from other nations for the same reason. The servants of Nebuchadnezzar have a job, and that is to prepare these men to go before the king, where I believe he will test them or prove them. Well, immediately Daniel, Shadrach, and Meshach, and Abednego have a problem, because King Nebuchadnezzar is a Gentile, and the foods and the drinks that he eats and drinks are very different than what the Jews were allowed to do. And so Daniel purposed, he made a commitment, a strong commitment of his heart about a boundary that he would not cross, and that what he would not defile himself. Now, the definition of defilement for him was defined by God and God's word. So that was very clear for him. There was no guessing or debate about this. He knew exactly what God wanted. Now, the rest of Daniel is very submissive. In fact, Daniel will be submissive to 4 kings before it's over. And he does, but he has 2 boundaries that he won't cross. And today we're talking about one. And that one boundary is he will not bring unrighteousness into his own life. He will not defile himself. Here's the question for you, Stewart's Chapel. While you think about Daniel, what are the boundaries that God has defined for you that you are ignoring or have ignored? Or maybe he is warning you about right now. Do not defile yourselves, but know the boundaries of God. You can find that in his word, and then stay within those boundaries. Love you, Stewart's Chapel.